to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. So it's time to crush.
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, The King. And this is the weekend recorded sessions. Now, we know members get this first and members get it early. And I appreciate you members, and I appreciate you subs. Like, follow, share it out. You know the whole yada yada spiel. But what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about the state of Xbox. And the state of Xbox has never been greater. Now, I might do a follow-up video for the state of PlayStation as we see it, as we know it, as we're going forward. But a lot of things have transpired this week with the Idea at Xbox show coming on the heels of the Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It was an update graphically. It brought it to modern terms of how the game should look. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a good looking game, but does it warrant the $69.99 price tag or the $59.99 price tag? That's up for you to debate. If that's something that you want to purchase, is that something that you're looking forward to? I don't know. But Idea at Xbox showed me enough things that I was super pleased with. And all of those titles were either Play Anywhere or Game Pass or both. Knowing that you can buy with confidence that your games will be able to go with you wherever you may go, and the fact that Game Pass is the platform, well, Idea at Xbox did their job. Now, I think it was like one game was solo leveling, Arise, which wasn't in Game Pass, or it wasn't Play Anywhere, or it could be both. But we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have a lot of stuff to get into because a lot of stuff is happening right now. So if you didn't know, let me bring you up to speed. Shout out to Insider Gaming and shout out to the Lords After Dark on the Insider Gaming app. If you don't know what Lords After Dark and Insider Gaming app, I think you should get over there and make that happen. That's where myself, Lord Cognito, Lord Attic, and Lord Sovereign talk candidly about the industry. Not like Iron Lords, a little bit different. But Insider Gaming has brought this to you, and this is Mike Straw. Xbox Game Pass Starter Edition tier games has been revealed. Now, a couple of days ago, it was a leaked information about some form of deal with Discord. The last 24 hours has been a whirlwind for Xbox, and the news just keeps coming. Now, after the planned Xbox Game Pass Starter Edition tier has been leaked, we now have insight into the games that will be available for players to subscribe to. Reported by data miner Bill Bin-Kun, the new tier would allow up to 10 hours per month for Xbox Cloud gaming, in-game perks, and over 50 playable games on the console, PC, and other compatible devices. What this tier won't offer, however, is online multiplayer ability. It'll be the only Game Pass subscription playable on the console that doesn't give access to the feature. It's also unknown when exactly the new tier will be made available to players. What happens in the Starter Edition is this. These are the games that you can see that are available for the Starter Edition. So you take a look at the screen, you see Among Us, a host of titles, up to 50 titles will be available. Again, these are something that you might look into, that you might like, but I believe that it's available for the Nitro tier. So for Discord. Again, as more news become available, we will definitely bring that news to you. One of the games that I've been interested in, and we're always going to talk about indie games that actually break through to the other side of console. Now, this game was available on Steam, and a lot of people enjoy it. Starfire Eternal Cycle This game is something to behold. It looks really good, plays really well. It's out right now with full Xbox Play Anywhere support. So again, you'll be able to take the game on your Xbox Rogue Ally, Xbox Rogue Ally X, and you'll be able to play it on your PC, your console. It's definitely worth the trip. Now, this game comes out on Xbox today. Here's what you get today. You get 11 elemental types, mix and match, multiple weapons, primary and secondary, each of its own field, skins to unlock by beating difficulties, permanent upgrades to carry between runs, and it's 20% off this launch week. And you got to ask yourself, what's the studio name? eHome. eHome, which is crazy. But is ethereal fish. We wanted the team to work in a relaxed, unburdened state, not chasing success at all costs, just doing what we love. If we make some money along the way, great, but the main thing is to make work feel meaningful. The game right now is only $13.59 in the store. I suggest you highly run over there and go pick it up. As you can see, it looks really good. This week, Asha Sharma and Matt Spend 'em Out of Business Booty, address Xbox in a town hall. And leadership wanted to set the ground rules of what it means to be an Xbox, what it really means, because a lot of people had these questions on what that meant. And from everything that you can extrapolate here, you could talk about a couple of things that they said in the town hall meeting. And I'm going to just read off a couple of lines, then I'm going to get into the mission statement of what Xbox means. Xbox will be where the world plays and creates. We will build a global platform that connects players and creators everywhere. Console is the foundation, delivering a premium experience, and cloud brings that experience to any device. You can play where you want. Your games, your progress, your friends, your identity stay with you across console, PC, mobile, and cloud. Xbox will be built to be affordable, personal, and open. We will offer flexible pricing, so it's easy to get started and keep playing. The experience will adapt to you, letting you customize how you play, helping you find out what you love, and connect with you with the right people. We will be open to all creators, from individuals to the largest studios, giving anyone the tools to reach a global audience and keep their games growing over time. Our North Star will be daily active players. So the new metric is DAP. Now, along the way, we will reevaluate our approach to exclusivity, windowing, and AI, and share more as we learn and decide. This is the edict inside of Xbox. They say that when Xbox is at its best, it should align with the following 10 bullet points. Earn every player, protect our art, stay rebellious, progress over perfection, signal over ceremony, core before more, outwork the problem, speed is learning, makers over managers, and clarity is kindness. With the clear vision that Xbox has going forward, it's no wonder that you guys on Frontline Gaming News has deemed her or gave her the moniker the Empress. This is brought to you by Video Cards. Xbox says Project Helix will lead in performance for console and PC games. We are Xbox. Project Helix listed as a priority for Xbox hardware efforts. Microsoft has published a manifesto titled "We Are Xbox." The company has listed its hardware priorities. Deliver Project Helix to lead in performance and play your console and PC games. Helix, which is still a working name for the new Xbox console, now sits at the center of the company's hardware priorities. I guess it means that any potential handheld plans are not a priority. That's not true. Helix message appears to be the strategy message signed by Matt and Asher, where Xbox has laid out a list of project goals that we talked about. And this is it right here. Project Helix innovation. Play your Xbox console and PC games powered by custom AMD SoC. So that eliminates all the conversation that people were having when it came to this custom SoC. Next generation ray tracing performance and capabilities, GPU directed work graphic execution, AMD FSR Next plus Project Helix. Built for next generation and neural rendering, next generation machine learning upskilling, new machine learning, multi-frame generation. Let me give you the full screen. Next gen ray generation for ray tracing and path tracing, deep texture compression, texture compression, direct storage plus ZSTD. Now, that's all the information on Project Helix and the innovations going forth. Also, goodbye Microsoft Gaming. Microsoft Gaming is done. It's just Xbox. No longer do we have to worry about Microsoft Gaming getting in the way. It's just Xbox. And she says that they have work to do. But understanding that Project Helix is a top priority while securing and stabilizing Generation 9, which is the Xbox Series consoles going forward, I think she has her head in the right direction. Now, what most of you may not know is that Microsoft is having a huge overhaul. And this is happening throughout Windows, Xbox, and AI. Microsoft has announced a broad reorganization affecting Windows, Xbox, and its USA workforce, signaling a major shift. Windows 11 will gain more user control over updates. Insider program is being revamped for transparency, and Xbox is being refocused on daily active players with a rebrand. The company is also offering voluntary buyouts at 7% of the US staff as it reallocates resources towards AI and cloud infrastructure. More power to Windows users. The Insider program rebuilds trust. Xbox returns to a player-first strategy, and buyouts signal an AI-driven restructuring. Now, anybody thinking that Xbox was getting out of the AI race is absolutely out of their mind. I'm bringing back the conversation. Microsoft will offer voluntary buyouts to about 8,750 employees at 7% of its domestic workforce, starting in early May. The move targets senior directors meeting a combined age and tenure threshold and is part of a shift in capital spending toward AI and data centers. This approach contrasts the abrupt layoffs seen in other tech firms, aligning with Microsoft's broader efficiency and investment strategy towards AI. Everyone's asking what's going on with the approach to exclusivity. Xbox CEO Asha Sharma says Microsoft will make some calls on exclusive games, but they won't rush. Exclusive strategy. Xbox CEO Asha Sharma is cautious about returning to exclusive games, emphasizing data-driven and strategic decisions with long-term impact rather than rushing. Multi-platform success. Recent Xbox titles like Forza Horizon and Sea of Thieves perform well on other platforms, showing a benefit from fully multiple platform approach. Xbox vision. Microsoft is rebranding its gaming division back to Xbox, aiming for a unified experience and improvements like Game Pass price cuts and achievements revamp and personalization and upgrades. Knowing exactly what it means to have exclusives, I think Xbox understands how to evaluate, looking forward, and see what worked and what didn't work. The data metrics is there, and Xbox is looking forward to pushing that data metric. Well, as you can see, Xbox has had an amazing week with daily news dropping, with the restructuring of Game Pass, with the thoughts of exclusivity, with understanding that hardware is key, with DAP, daily active players, being the new metrics instead of monthly active users. You see, making sure that you are in the ecosystem is a top priority. focusing on the consumer, making sure that everything is accessible, is high on Xbox's bingo card. And as an Xbox card carrying member of Ultimate, I hear you guys screaming about Call of Duty not being inside Game Pass day and date. Rest assured, Jez has brought to you this information. Now, what I'm going to say is there's a possibility that there may be a tier where Call of Duty is available. Don't know what that price may look like. I don't know what anything looks like, but I do understand this, that the modular future of Game Pass is at hand, and we are watching the evolution of the platform right in front of our very eyes. Now, they did talk about mergers and acquisitions. With Matt Booty and Asha Sharma showing up to Kojima, well, let's just say the king wanted to know, what's in the box? What's in the box, Kojima? Let me know. What's in the box? Says Xbox for Kojima. Could we be looking at a merger or an acquisition when it comes to one of our greatest video games minds, the rock star, if you will? Well, this is Xbox Frontline News, and I'm glad that you members got a chance to get it first. You get it probably 8 to 12 hours ahead of time. So thank you for being a member. And I want to thank each and every last sub that watches this, shares it out, put the notification bell as these videos go live on the weekend. And Monday through Friday, I'm live 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where Friday being a special day, where it's Fight Night Fridays, where we get it in. You saw we had a jam-packed room with over 15 to 20 people playing Street Fighter. We had a great time, even though we was getting our backs kicked in by Lieutenant Hawk and B-Lou. So I want you to do what I'm about to do. What you should be doing is I want you to go with game is game and win is win. And I want you to try to play the Game Pass.
You don't start things and not finish them. You don't quit. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish. We finish everything. You start it, finish it. If you're going to do it to try and be the best. Not be better than other people, be the best for you.